Sell-through rate, consistency, shipping. Boom. You're a professional eBay seller. Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Mint Flips, where I'm a stay-at-home dad and a part-time eBay reseller. And every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe so you have a chance to win. I have 19 orders going out today, 3 TCG player orders for over $500 in sales. Pew, pew, pew! That is awesome. And how did I do that? Was there a trick? Was it something fancy? Was it sell similar or promoted or running a sale? Who knows? I do all those things, but do you know what I guarantee did it? Consistency. Consistency over time wins every time. And let's do it. Tip of the day. And the tip of the day today is consistency over motivation. That's it. Consistency and determination wins 100% of the time. I was watching a live with Mel from Back from Burnout. She cracks me up. I don't think she'd be offended if I say she's kind of, I don't know, ditzy seems like a mean word, but bubbly? I don't know. So I find humor in just her normal conversational attitude. I loved the live. But in the live, people were asking frequently, because there's a long delay if you're running a single person live with a lot of people in the chat, but people kept popping in and asking, how do you find the motivation? How do you stay motivated? Especially because she's in Australia, her Australian viewers, it's winter time right now. How do you stay motivated in the winter? Motivation is a fallacy. Motivation is icing on the cake. Motivation is something that is great when it happens, but motivation doesn't win. What does is determination and consistency. List, list, list. I really do think the scheduled listings and dropping them is helping. But again, I do that. I run 5% promoted on everything except for my most recent listings. I wait till I have a bank of about 50 and then I add those to the promoted. Blackbeard, shush. This is not your YouTube channel. I do sell similar. If I have available listings, I will end and sell similar 100, 200, 400 listings, depending on how many I have available. I'll usually do it once at the beginning of the month, and then once at the end of the month if I still have, like I said, free listings available. I would never end and sell similar if I had to pay for them. I also have noticed that there's been a big boom in sales for a lot of the other content creators that I consume. So I think maybe there's a nice after the holiday shopping bump. But the other thing that is consistent between those people that I watch is that they are consistent and determined to continue to list on a regular basis, not sporadically. I think I've got a good pace going, just positivity everywhere, but it's a lot of orders to pull. So let's stop my jibber jabbing and let's get to pulling some orders. And they're not all great, but some of them are. First one going out is in the not so great category. It is, let me turn up my brightness so I can actually see. It is C3, a 8-pound weight. C3, a silicone or rubber coated 8-pound Athletech weight, and I got this out of a free pile, and even at the cost of free, was that worth it? Probably not. $13.50 was the offer I accepted. Free shipping, and the orders is free shipping. This will go into a flat rate USPS envelope, so it's going to cost me around $7.50. So even at free, and I think that is the price, $7.50, somewhere in that range. Even at free, after fees, well, let me tell you real quick. And when I calculate fees, I always do 15%. It varies depending on what you're selling, but that just gives you a good idea. And it always, if you sandbag a little bit, it'll give you a buffer. So, okay, not that bad. $3.98 after fees and shipping costs. You know, cost of shipping material is $0, so because USPS envelope is free, I'll slap a piece of tape on it, maybe 2 of them. So round it down, $3.50. Okay, that is better than I actually thought it would be. Next up is a VHS, Journey to the Center of the, I assume, Earth. But it went ... on me. And I'm wrong. Journey to the Center of Time. And I picked this up because, I mean, look at that. Look at this. That is definitely like a children's toy dinosaur. If it's even a picture, that might be a painting. But this cover told me, oh, this is going to be a hidden gem. It's not, but it still was very cool. I had to pick it up. I just wanted to look at it for a while, and it lived in my VHS area till now it is my glorious Pyrex area. $8.99 free shipping, so that'll be around the same thing, about a $4 profit there. I'm sure I paid $0 to 25 cents for that. Probably closer to the $0. Next up, A2A is a Woodland Scenics train piece. A2A, and it's, I guess it doesn't have to be to a train. I had said I would use this for a D&D game, make this like a hag's house or something. You know, have the little boy be a ghost. This is a whole campaign, or at least a one-shot. A one-shot's when you play one game of D&D. You could build a whole storyline around this little piece. So if it wasn't worth $29.99 free shipping, I would have kept that because it's very, very cool. I got that Mikhail mystery box, so I paid less than $1. Next up is a baseball card. It's a Joey Votto 2008. Had to remember where I was keeping my sports cards. There's very few, so they get their own little box here. Recently, there had been some interest in this Joey Votto card, so I don't know if there's something surrounding Joey Votto that makes that happen, but this card right here, Joey Votto Upper Deck rookie card, sent out an offer, but then sent out the offer and somebody paid full price. Were those the same person? I don't know, because sometimes the person your offer is available to send out to is someone who is literally currently shopping the item, so they could be in the buying process as you send it out. I've had that happen before. I've also had them go, hey, I just got an offer for less than I paid, and I of course say, yeah, I will refund you that difference. That offer is still good. You don't have to do that, but I would say it's good business to do that. So $4.99 plus eBay standard envelope. Next up, it's a book. Something for the Medicine Man right here. And for this book, $10.79 free shipping. I think that was in a 10% off sale. Cost of goods, $0. And speaking of cost of goods, $0, it's a book. The Boys Book of Buccaneers. Boys Book of Buccaneers. Say that 5 times fast. Right up here. And the book section is filling out again. I kind of was cheating a little bit. But that book right there, $10 free shipping. And what I mean by I was cheating a little bit, previously I had left any larger sets, like those two there, I guess it's just those two there, off of that shelf and put them on a regular SKU numbered shelf. But what was happening is books kept flopping over, and that's not very good for the books. If they sit on an angle, the binding will start to angle. So I said, okay, just fill it in, and if I need the space, then move them. Next up is a hat, vintage duct tape pro something. And these golf clubs are actually, there's two things happening here. One is this set here I put together for my nephew, but he has to come cut my grass or something for him to get those. So, you know, he's a teenager, so that means they'll probably sit there till the end of time. And then these two right here, I hit an amazing shot in golf 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, where it was on the edge of a pond, up against a rock, and I hit it within a couple feet of the hole, but I also smashed my sand wedge into the rock, and destroyed would be a exaggeration, but I made it not great. So I need to take those two out to the range and see which one I like, because that sand wedge was my favorite club in my bag. It was cheap, but I could hit it the exact distance I wanted 90% of the time. And for me, that's real good. Duct tape pro. Oh, trucker rope. Strap back. Which, that's not even... Snapback is what you would want, not strap... Oh, never mind. It is a strap back. But if it has the rope, put that as a keyword in your title. That is a selling point. Snapback, rope, even though that one is not a snapback. It's a strap back. $14.99 free shipping. I think that came in a Mikhail mystery box, but I can't tell you one way or the other, but it's going to be around $1 either way. I tend to not pay much for hats because I don't look hats up. So there's never going to be a time where I pay up for a hat unless it's shark tooth. And if you don't know what shark tooth is, look that up. Put that in the memory banks. I will actually force future Drew, because I'm in a good mood, and he has no choice in the matter, to put some pictures of them. Shark Tooth, if you see this, buy them, sell them, make the monies. It's like the only hat I would ever think to pay up for. Next up is some books. 1949, The Story of the Bible. It's these ones right down here. I guess there's only 4 of them. I'll grab them. Very cool looking. They have this nice ornate tooling type of stuff. They got a lute player right here. Very cool looking. Picture books, Bible stories. I got those. Actually, there was a garage sale video for that one. It was the same sale where I got these blue Pyrex right here. And I paid, I don't know, the whole sale, I paid $82 at the entire sale for everything I got. The Pyrex, I think I've listed for like $119.99. And then those books right there, $44.99 free shipping. They are heavier, so that will be around $12 in shipping, but that's pretty good. The sell-through rate on these was terrible, so I made mine not the cheapest, because those are in really good condition, but close to the cheapest. And then I ran a sale, so that might have even bumped them to being the cheapest. Next up, A3 is a Ghostbusters Proton Blaster. And this is the last one I got of these. I bought, I don't know, five of them? Somewhere around there for $1. I couldn't pass that up. Was this a good buy? I'd say maybe, because it's a pain to pack, because I send these first class. It's a lot of work to get this still in the first class range. And let's see what this one ended up going for. $16.19 free shipping. I sold them as high as $22.99 free shipping, somewhere in that range. It seemed like more and more kept getting added to the pool of available, so the price kept going down for me. Next up, A4 is spring-made percal sheets. It's a sheet set sheet, and please be the one on the bottom. That's what I like. But these are all the sheet sets I got recently at the garage sale, where my father, luckily, went back after I left and picked up that very rare Pyrex set, which, if you haven't heard that story, I will link that video at the end of this one. And is the purple set. These ones here, these combed percal by Spring Made Vintage. It's a double fitted, a double top sheet, and 2 pillowcases in like a lavender, which I can't believe I didn't put lavender in the title. I only put purple. That's a 1000% lavender. Good job, Drew. Luckily, somebody still wanted purple sheets. $44.99 plus shipping. These are too big to fit in a flat rate envelope, which is a bummer. They'll probably still end up in some type of flat rate, because I think a flat rate medium I could fit these in and will be cheaper than what they paid. I'm not sure. It just seems like it's a lot of money for shipping, but I'll have to see where it's going and all that kind of stuff. But I'm very happy with that purchase, because I got all of these sheets outside of this Ralph Lauren one for $5. So I am already well into the profit with the $44.99 plus shipping. Next up, C5 is a Hoover vacuum bag. C5, I always get weirded out when I go that direction. I don't know why. Your brain just gets used to stuff, and then it's like, what are you doing? This isn't the direction you go. But this is a Type Y, $10.79 free shipping. That was on sale. I got those in a Mikhail mystery box, so less than $1. It was a multi-quantity listing, so, you know, you take 2 pictures, well, 4 pictures, because I never take less than 4, and then quantity, whatever, quantity 5. Those listings are just the best. Actually, my dad just yesterday said he had some type of electrical something that he has, I don't know, 10, 15 of. He's like, yeah, they don't sell for a ton of money, but I got a bunch of them. They're new and packaged with a barcode. Yes, love that. Takes seconds and you get 15 items in. Love it. Next up, B2 is a floral scarf. B2 scarf. I think it's this one. I will double check. I don't think that tag is to this scarf. It is this one right here. I got that at a sale. It might have been that tag on there, but I went through a phase where I was buying scarves and linens, just scattershotting to try to learn a little bit more, add some knowledge. And I accomplished that to a small degree, but yeah, just leave the door open, Blackbeard. He is just the rudest cat. And I figured out why he yells at me all the time now. It's because he used to be able to, if I didn't want to pet him, he could go to the next person. And if they didn't want to pet him, he could go to the next person. And he could do this all day in a round robin. So he could go from napping to being pet to napping to eating whenever he wants. But on the days when it's just me here, I ain't got no time. I can't pet you all day. I don't want to lay down in the middle of the day. So that I figured it out. That's what it is. He's like, what are you doing? This is my lay on the couch time. This is the time that Thea takes a nap. Who am I supposed to take a nap with? Poor guy. But he's taking it out on me. $9.99 free shipping. If I didn't say, they offered me $3. I counted with $9.99. Next up, B2 is a Rauschert. Rauschert. I'm going to go with Rauschert. Porcelain Bavarian Village candle, like mini candles and candle holders. I got this at a church sale, and I bought a ton of stuff, like so much stuff. So price per item, I really don't know. I'll say around $1, because I spent, if I don't have it written down, I should. I spent $92 in total at that sale, and like I said, I got a carload of stuff basically, and some of it's junk, you know. It's a lot of speed. It's like a speed round type of scenario. But I have sold one of these before. They don't have a high sell-through rate. Kind of sticks in your head once you sell something, like, okay, yeah, I'll take a shot again. But this was only listed a couple weeks, and I took an offer, $12.50 plus shipping, because I paid very little. They even said, hey, your shipping's very expensive. I said you live as far as possible away from me, so that's why it's expensive. But I was like, but I'll come down on the price. They wanted to pay $10. I tried $14.99. I said, let's meet in the middle, $12.50. I'm taking those profits, get it off the shelf. I'm okay with that. Next up, C2A31 is a Talina's wig. C2A31 is this Talina's, can't see what it is. I'll have to wait, install till I get back. Dark blonde WTA3 is the style. And for that one, $9.99 free shipping. Oh, good thing I put all those sheets away. Next up, A4 is a Sears French Bouquet Permapress sheet set. Hopefully it is this here. I think it is. There we go. That's it right there. And this one I expected to be worth more, but in general, these did not have a good sell-through rate, like a bad sell-through rate. So I made mine in lots instead of individual, and I priced them fairly cheap compared to the rest of them. But for how bad the sell-through rate is, all of them were listed expensive. So for that one, I think I sent out an offer, $39.99 plus shipping. So now this $5 buy is well into the profit and still some left to go. That's even, I mean, a fantastic turnaround though. For something that has a bad sell-through rate, which I just spoke with somebody this morning, or commented on something this morning, that really the only things that truly matter to have a successful eBay business is to know sell-through rate, which is how many are listed compared to how many have sold. Sell-through rate. If it's a positive sell-through rate, sell those things. If it's a negative sell-through rate, you can sell those things, but you have to sell those things cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Not cheaper than the ones listed, but you want to be in the bottom portion of those listings. And then the only other things are consistency and knowing your shipping, because shipping can burn you and lose you money. It can make you money, but if you do it wrong, you're more likely that it will lose you money. When you make some money on shipping, kudos, bonus, pays for some of your shipping materials, some of your time, that kind of thing. But losing money on shipping can take away all your profits, and that is a problem. So sell-through rate, consistency, shipping. Boom. You're a professional eBay seller. Next up, B3F is a Surfside pin. B3F. It's like a coin for a city, if I'm remembering from when I listed it. Town of Surfside, Florida, Miami-Dade County policeman's coin of some kind. For that, I had it listed $24.99, sent out an offer, $19.99 free shipping. Someone accepted, and I'm happy to get rid of it. That was in a Mikhail mystery box, so paid less than $1. And then next up, here's a real good one that I gave a significant discount on, but still very happy to see go. B4 is 10.5 Jordan XVI. So what is that? Jordan 16? Jordan 16s? Is it these ones? It is not those ones. What did I say? I said B. B. It is these ones. And these are not retros or remakes. These are originals from, I want to say these are from like 1999, but it could have been early 2000s. They are, in my opinion, very ugly. But I had these listed $249.99. I got these in a huge shoe buy that I'm almost completely through. That's another reason why I took a significant discount. In good condition, used, these are $400 shoes. These ones, because when it comes to higher end Nike, Jordan stuff, condition matters to the extreme degree. So I had mine $249.99, running a 10% off sale. They sent me an offer of $100. I countered $149.99, and they accepted and paid. That second part is the key. Most of my unpaid purchases have come with Jordans. Just looky-loos. I don't know, dreamers, whatever. But I was willing to take that low of an offer because, like I said, condition. And I paid $22.50 per shoe in this shoe buy. And since I'm towards the end, and it's not even all of these, some of these are some new ones mixed in, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... Yeah, 11 pairs left of, 12, because I never listed these because I couldn't find them. I'll probably add that to the list of things to try to find again. But yeah, 11 out of, I think it was 75 pairs? I don't know. Quite a few. But that was the best buy I've ever made. I paid, I don't remember exactly, a couple $1,000, somewhere in that range, $1,800, and I bought them to make a double up. And it ended up being like 12 grand in shoes. So that was pretty cool. So $149.99 eBay shipping. So I make no money on the shipping. I don't have to deal with the shipping. All in all, that program is actually a plus though. And luckily, next two things going out are the last two because I am out of breath. It is C5B2, a Kemper Originals. C5B, that doesn't even make sense. C5B, oh yeah, C5B2. Yes, it does. It makes total sense, Drew. What are you talking about? Oh, wow, look at this pretty wig. You can't see anything. But that one and B1C, let me grab the phone because it's in the box. B1C is a Kemper Originals Shea. There's a few of them. It is a Shea strawberry. Well, that's great because there's 2 light browns and 1 strawberry. So it's got to be that one. I say with the utmost confidence, knowing that I make mistakes all the time, like dropping my phone. That one right there. And those 2 wigs are going to the same buyer, and they're both free shippers. The first one, $11.99 free shipping. The second one, $16.99 free shipping. But because I get to combine free shippers, I save money, therefore make more money. And that is the goal, right? Making money. And then the 3 TCG player orders, this is where the day just took a whole turn. These 2 for a total profit of, I don't know, $3. And then that final one, which I never put pictures of the cards up because why? If you're not dealing in Pokemon cards, it's nonsensical. It's not like you're gonna randomly see that one card at a garage sale, so it's not worth anything. But this one I will put up. It sold for $119.99 after fees and everything. It's still in shipping, still an above $100 order. Cost of goods, I don't remember exactly how much I paid, but I probably would have paid around 30% of not what I listed it for, but what current market was, which was, so I probably paid around 35, 40 bucks for it. No, it would have been closer to the 30, 35, because when I bought it, current market price was around $85, $90, somewhere in that range. But TCG Player does something that's really great, is they give you a ton of sales metrics, ton of tracking of sales growth over time. You can break it up into different time periods, 3 month, longer and longer, so on and so forth. On some cards, just from my knowledge of Pokemon, I priced them up anticipating them to grow, and I didn't want to put them at the market price. Some stuff I priced below market, some stuff I priced at market, And some things I speculate a little bit if I see that there is a trend upward. If there's a growth upward. And so it's a GX card. It's Umbreon GX from Shiny Fates, I think. The GX cards were trending upwards. Umbreon cards were trending upwards because of a card called Moonbreon, which is in a modern set, this one here, Evolving Skies, and you can't afford it. So people were moving on to other Umbreon cards. And so I saw that it was going up and up, so I set what I thought was going to be a price it would inevitably reach, and I put that price in, waiting for the market to come to me. I don't do that often. If you have the knowledge to reach in that direction, it's not a terrible idea. There is some risk in that because the market could drop out and you get less than it was worth when you listed it. That's also a thing that could happen. But I took a little risk, took a little bit of my knowledge, add those things together. It was a calculated risk, and that got me an extra, I don't know, 30 bucks or something. So great, love that. Over $500 in sales. I didn't do the math. That's just guesstimations. And then with free shippers, you know, it's hard to figure all that out. But I'm out of breath. It's getting hot. I need to drink some more of my gross drink I got over here. You're supposed to put nutrients and things into your body, but they never taste good because they can't put sugar in it. Well, that's going to be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other. Just really neat. Hey, do they ever really fix things? I have no idea what this is. What do I care? Let go. I'm good at this.